Alright, in Langrisser I and II, there is a story tree featuring A through H routes. Okay, I believe in each of these routes you get a different ending, and so we can just go through what it requires for you to continue along a certain route or unlock each of the very specific ones. So I'm here now in chapter 20 in the D route, and even though I didn't go through the A route, it does tell you certain requirements at which chapters for you to either continue on or drop down to another route. So let's just start off by going to A here. So there are two branching paths that start from A, so nothing here until chapter 11. And then chapter 11, if you want to continue on to A, you want to make sure that Lance is actually defeated. Okay, so if Lance is defeated there, the next branching path you'll have is in chapter 17. And if Chris is defeated, that is actually how you unlock B. But if Chris isn't defeated, that's how you unlock B. But if Chris is defeated, that is how you continue along A route. And then to unlock B, you need to continue here to chapter 17 in A, and then you want to make sure that Chris isn't defeated, and so you'll get here to B, and then there's no more branching paths. So that's A and B. Now to get to C, let's trace it all the way back here in chapter 11 of A route. Right here, you will have to ensure that Lance isn't defeated. Once you do that here, there's another check for you essentially, and you want to make sure that Tsar Gallius is actually defeated, and then you'll continue along the C route, and then in chapter 16 you want to make sure that Lance is defeated. Okay, so once Lance is defeated, you don't have any other checks here. You get down to the C route. Now to get to the D route, just follow how to get to C and continue along C until you reach chapter 16. If you want to go to D route, you want to make sure that Lance isn't defeated in the chapter 16 mission, and no other branches off of D. Okay, now E, let's go trace it back here. Alright, so it looks like you have to go to C in chapter 12, and you have to make sure that Tsar Gallius isn't defeated, which brings you to E route over here, and then you want to make sure that you don't fail to save Betty. That lets you continue on E, and then in chapter 17 you want to not defeat Chris, I guess here. So you continue on E, and if you want to go F, obviously you want to go through E in chapter 17 of E, right? Chapter 17 of E. You want to defeat Chris, no more branching paths, you get F. Let's go trace back G now. So G falls from E route, okay? So in chapter 14, if you want to go drop down to G, you have to fail to save Betty. And then that gives you to G. If you want to continue along G, chapter 16, you don't want to make Jessica an ally, okay? Continue on, and then that is your G route ending. And then the last one, H, actually branches from G. So when you're already in G, you want to make sure you make Jessica an ally in chapter 16. And that is how you get the H route ending. Alright? I thought that was helpful because this is a fully, even though the stage names are question marks, it does tell you where the different branching paths are and kind of the choices that would have to be made in order to continue along a certain path or unlock a new one. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful, and if it was, do this and there. Good luck.